Oh, hello, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. I was just deciding on maybe buying some new walls or something. Sort of chipboard effect. Yeah, I quite like the weird mosaics. Let's go with that. Alright, so let's see what jobs are available for our new mosaic-y wall tile thingy. It's amazing, they look like they've all been second-hand sourced. Just sort of fired at the wall in a relatively random fashion. That's how you put tiles up, isn't it? You put them in a gun and you just squirt goo on the wall and you fire the tiles at the wall. There's a Maluch. 2 earthquake Rexes is. Alright, well, for old times' sake, I think I'd like to do a Maluch for fun. And because they load super quickly. I'm not even going to cut this. Look, it's loaded. Yes! Good. And it has the distinction of allowing you to get into the hood, to the engine area rather, without actually opening it. He says, there we go. Yes, it's fiddly. Yes, it's pointless. Yes, it's fun. Alright, so we've got engine control and repair, change the oil and the filters, timing parts, sloppy steering. So basically the whole insides of this Maluch need removing. Okay, well, let's stick it on the lifter. I mean, to be honest, you could probably just hold it up and just tinker underneath it, but look in the trunk, look, there we go, there's the battery. I guess that's okay, is it? Let's check it out. Can't do that. Oh, we can use the electronic meter. Woo! That's right, look at it from all angles. Yeah, okay. Everything's fine. I assume. What's the cut-off? 59, yeah. There you go, that's yours to keep. Alright, so let's do it. Let's get in there and pull all these crappy bits of Maluch out. Okay. I'm going to be a bit paranoid today as well because I lost a bit of recording the other day. I'm actually stitching this episode together from part of that episode and this. I think the recording stopped halfway through, which is a bit strange. Part of my ongoing battle with hard drive space, perhaps. Right, so how do we get this off? I'll take all this off first. Okay. Generator. That's a fancy noise for alternator. I guess it does things slightly differently. Fuel pump. Still can't take that off. Right, okay. Weird exhaust system as well. It's like an old 60s Hoover. Or some sort of weird creature. Right, okay. Get the thermostat cover off now. Whatever that is. Engine head cover. Do we need to take that off? We need to get to whatever this is here. It's engine block, so I guess everything needs to come off. Yes, it's been long enough. You don't do Maluchs very often because they're a little bit specialised, a little bit weird. But they are completely different to everything else. They even have their own parts shop and everything. What the hell is that? Oh, it's the fuel filter. I need to change those. Okay, looks like we're stripping the entire engine off though, so that'll teach me to want to do a Maluch job. Yeah, it won't, of course, but you know. Alright, timing cover. Well, just you know, worried this might come off. Yeah, we need to put a bolt every 2 centimeters just in case the metal warps. Okay. Oh, you do take that off first. That's unusual. The chain just sits there happily. Okay. Alright then, let's dig down from the top. Let's not put any oil in it yet. That's the oil thing. That's a huge oil fill. Oh my god. It's like having a roller skate with a foot hole the size of a house. Right. rocker arms, or they all come off as one. Isn't that nice? Carburetor elbow. Okay. Carburetor. Maluch. Wouldn't fit on any other piece of rubbish. Exhaust manifold or tube. Small tube. There we go. Take the engine head off. No. Oh, we've got to remove the push rods. It'd be funny if I do all this and you didn't have to do all this. Not that I'd know, probably. Oh, spark plugs, look. All red and protruding. Protruding? Protruding. Protruding. No, I've forgotten if that's the word. You know, you say a word a few times, all of a sudden it feels like it's completely wrong. Like when you say when, and suddenly you think, oh my god, when? How do you spell that even? It's like, one of those weird brain farts you get occasionally. Why can't I take it out? Oh, do I have to take out the crankshaft first? What about these? I can take these off. Small tubes. There's a car of tubes. Hey there, tubey. Okay, let's get this off. Distributor cap, rotor, distributor. There we go. I guess we better disconnect the engine, the gearbox rather. How do we? Is there a drive shaft? No. There's some rear axles. On lifty, you say? That's good. We've got that technology. We'll just get Jim round to pull it up. Can you hold up the mallet for me? We're going to have to drain the oil out of this sucker, so let's get our friend the doesn't cost $100 to take the oil out device. Right, and where's the oil drain? Is that it? It just says oil drain for the whole bloody thing. Oh, it's because it's not the oil plug though. Okay. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's see. There's the oil drain plug. Let's press the right button. It's a catch. Wow, 2.5 millilitres of oil. Alright, let's pop that back over here. Oops, let's leave it there. With a hop, skip and a jump, without the hop, skip or jump, we'll go back across there. Now we can pull the rest of the engine apart. Oh yeah, engine apart. No. Oh, I see. There's still some more of this. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. It could just push me back out of the way. That would be fine. Doesn't need to give me another bloody dialogue box. Dialogue boxes, man. Nobody likes dialogue boxes. That's so irritating. That's why the shift click method I'm so excited about buying stuff. It's revolutionary and exciting. And presumably by the guy told me about it 18 times because he was like, why aren't you doing this yet? It's so much better. Agreed. Right. Crankshaft comes out from underneath, of course. And then we can get out the chocolate box. Perhaps that is the engine. I'm still connected to the gearbox, of course. Which has got the starter motor on it. There we go. Right, gearbox, off you trot. No? Oh yeah, it's still connected to the axles, of course. And do we need to take the wheels off to get those out? No. Surprisingly. Okay. There's this flywheel cover, look. Connecting the gearbox and the rear end for some reason. Just to keep it, get all the grit off the road. Can't actually have a case around it, that'd be too easy apparently. Right, so all your clutchy bits. And a flywheel. God, that's bigger than the big car itself. Just have to roll the car backwards and it drives for miles on its own. Alright, whatever this is. What was that? Crankshaft bearing. Right. There we go. I have to go back to the engine bay to get the engine out, of course. I've lost the button. Okay, so there we go. I think that's finally all the engine control bits. Filters, air filter. Do I notice an air filter anywhere? Is that something I've already taken off? Who knows? Replace timing parts, I've taken all them off. And sloppy car steering we've not yet dealt with, okay. So, sloppy car steering, was that a filter there? What's that? No, that's the ignition coil, of course. Silly boy. Alright, so here's the Maluch rim. That looks pretty horrible. Can I take this ring off? Really? I thought I'd taken the thing off the top. So that's at 8%, yeah, I definitely want some changing. Changing. I don't even know if I have to take these off, to be honest. There's wheels. Oh, there's two things on top, that's what confused me. I'm not used to that at all. Does another ring need to come off? No. Let's put that back on. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Rear rubber ring. Oh, and it's a little bolt. There you go. Okay. There's lots of gubbins here that needs to come off. Basically, the steering system seems to be pretty knacked. It's a technical term. Oh, that front steering nickel needs to come off as well. So I assume we have to take off all these brakes. See what? Okay, I thought I clicked on that. I was confused as to why it wouldn't come off. There we go, right, now I can get all this other stuff off. Some more pushing. Knuckle pin. Okay, I don't remember taking any of this apart before. It's all new, exciting and different. Oh, still can't take that off. We'll take the leaf spring. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're going to basically take the whole thing apart. Yeah, you really have. Alright, let's get the other side off and do those bits before we lift it up into air. Right, so we need that off. What's that? Oh yeah, that's part of the whole thing we're taking off. This side seems fine. Alright, so we need to lift it up and get those other bits of the front steering thingamajig off. So take that off. And we take these little fixing clamps off for this front leaf spring. And that unbolts from there. No, no, not yet. Still can't take it off, something's attached. Well, nothing's going red. I don't really see what the problem is. Is it meant to be making this front suspension arm red? Oh no, it's this little fucking rubber bushing. There you go. Oof! Right, okay, sloppy car steering. Yeah, that's all of it. Okay, so we can go through and chase all these bits now. Well, we could fix them, but... Ugh, go on then. At least it's slightly easier to do now. The whole shift click. Woo! Oh yeah. I've got a button on my mouse which clicks the main button 3 times, which is sometimes useful. It's not very useful though, you get out of rhythm. Oh, there we go. So, now we have to go through the tedious procedure of working out what we fixed. Not that. Not that. Oh, bollocks, so I'm just going to buy... Just sell all the bits. Get the money. And then just buy all the bits again. It's just so much easier. Right. So, lots of Maluch-y parts from the Maluch-y shop. Air filter. Yeah, need one of them. Right, what else? Air filter cover. Oh, really? Not shift clicking. Cylinder engine block. Oops. Cylinder engine block. Alright, you missed the cylinder. Cylinder engine block. Chocolatey box. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Right, so engine block, flywheel, flywheel cover. Flywheel cover. Fuel filter, ignition distributor. Fuel filter, ignition distributor. Fuel pump, fuel filter. Ignition distributor. Oil pan, piston with conrod. Excuse me, oil pan. Piston with conrod. Rear fan cover, timing chain. Rear fan cover, timing chain. No. Timing chain. Top fan cover, valve push rod cover. So top fan cover, push rod cover. Alright, engine oil, yeah. Filters, air filter, yeah. Fuel filter. Fuel filter. Did we not buy one of them? Is it the same as the oil filter? I think we bought one, not a fuel filter. Yes, we did. Cam gear. Small cam gear. So, cam gear. Small cam gear. I think that's what it was, yeah. Small cam gear and timing chain, which we bought one of. Sloppy car steering. Flexible clamp front knuckle pin. Flexible clamp, front knuckle pin, front steering knuckle, inner tie rod, outer tie rod, front steering knuckle, inner and outer tie rod. Alright, spring times 2 and a steering rack. Spring times 2 and a steering rack. That's it. Okay, let's stick it all back on the vehicle. Comme ça. And ça. How do you mean no parts to talk about? What? Oh Christ, I've sold everything, haven't I? Even the parts. Pro tip, don't sell all the parts that aren't broken. That, oh, you didn't need to, oh dear. Front wheel hub. I've done a bad thing. Front wheel Maluch. Front wheel hub, was it? I've already forgotten, for God's sake. Front wheel hub, yeah. This is going to be a slow and tedious process. Oh, I've sold all the brakes and everything. I've sold it all. Sold it all. What an idiot. Oh, if only I could go back in time. If I could turn back time. Wheel hub thing. Go all. Wheel hub bearing. Yeah, won't it? You said hopefully. Come on. There we go. Oh, bolt that on. Front brake drum. Yeah, we bought one of them. Oh, oh dear. All the suspensions I've sold and cap. No, I don't want to buy that. I like. There's no wheel to put on, of course, is there? Good. So, leaf spring. Oh, I don't believe it. I'm going to keep going about how much I don't believe it for a while yet, so. Leaf spring. This would be where it'd be nice if you could see a list of all the parts you bought for this particular job, because then it could show you like, well, I didn't need all these, but strictly speaking, perhaps not. But as it happens, it turns out that those parts seem to be missing for some reason. Flexible clamp. Go on, up you go. Yeah. So we need a flexible clamp. I also need another one of those, and another one of those. Flexible clamp. Alright, there we go. Go in, you little bastard. Okay. Alright, what else have we sold? Put the wheel on the sides. No suitable parts. Oh god. So is that in here as well? Rim Maluch. Yeah. 4 shiny new wheels for you, sir. That's right, bring your car to me and I'll inexplicably swap half the parts for brand new. Why can't I put the wheel on this? Oh, it's these stupid little rubber bushings, isn't it? Rubber bushing. Small rubber bushing. Oh, it's a rubber bushing, not a small rubber bushing. Wasted $16. Oh, of course not. A front suspension arm. What was I even thinking? Front suspension arm. Yeah, go on. On you go. Front knuckle pin. Got one of them. Front shock absorber. For some reason that's disappeared. Oh, we're now finally ready for our shiny new rim. Are these the same wheels I gave you when I came in? Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't they be? Accessible from the engine bay, of course. Come on, it's easily light enough to lift up above my head. It's a Maluch. It's basically like 2 bags of sugar. Alright, there we go. Put all these bits on. I don't have that one, so I only bought one, of course. I sold the other one because I'm an idiot. Cylinder. And then we need, what, 4 more valve posh valve covers. And all the fucking rods to go in them as well. What do you mean no suitable parts to assemble? Oh, is that a different thing? That's an oil tube cover, I'll have you know. Oil tube cover. I'm saying you need one as well. Oil tube, yeah, so we've got 1 valve. Oh, we don't have any valve push rods apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5. There we go. Alright. What else can we put in here? Crankshaft? No. Camshaft. I have one of those, of course. So I sold it all. Did I mention that I sold all the parts I needed? Camshaft. Buy a crankshaft in a minute. Ignition distributor rotor. No. Dear. Oh no, I've already got one of those. Having one of them days apparently. Distributor cap. I had one of those days yesterday as well, so I was kind of hoping that today wouldn't be one of those days. And tomorrow I've got a friend's wedding, so let's hope it's not one of those days tomorrow. Oil dipstick, yeah, I don't need to worry about that. What else can we put in? Crankshaft, not yet, no. Oh, we could do, I can't do that from here. Oh, we can do that from here. Accessible from wheels, oh, on lifter. Oh, let's put it up in the air then. That's the wrong thing, right, so spring, yes, we got one of those. Look. And then ring buffer socket, I haven't got any of those. I took the ring off the other side, yeah we did, so we need 2 of them. Ring buffer sockets. There's another thing we need as well. Copy that. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Yes. Okay, so, whoops, spring, and then buffery bit, and then, why can't I move? There we go, lovely jubbly. Oh, let me put the wheels on, that's a good sign. Oh. Buzz, buzz, buzz. There we go, cool. So I think that's the rear suspension sorted. So let's get back onto the engine. Alright, so we've got a crankshaft. Well, we don't, but we will have. We will have. Crankshaft. I'm not sure what happened to it. I put it down, nice and safely on a bit of newspaper. Turn around and it's gone. Alright, piston with conrod from engine bay. Okay, so what about this? Accessible from engine bay. Awesome. Alright, so back into the Maluch. Pistons with conrods. I only got one of those, of course. Piston with conrod. Oh, that's an ignition distributor, just looks like it. There we go. Alright, engine head. I don't have one of those. What happened to that? Some nuts. Nutty nuts. Nutty nut. There we go. Carburettor. Seriously, it's like someone's been in here and nicked all the bits. Carburettor elbow. Yeah. Soon, my child. Right now. No, don't press the button again. Carburettor elbow. Yes, please. Alright, and then we've got the rocker arm. Don't have the rocker arms, of course. That's the whole thing. Rocker arms. Engine head cover. Engine head cover. And then what's it all? I don't need to put that on. Rear fan cover. Hey, we still got it. There's two little bolts in the corner. Hold that one. Well, go on. In you. Yeah. There we go. So front fan cover. Front fan cover. Just a couple of bolts. Yes. Alright, and then top fan cover. Oh, we got one. How about that? Okay. For a tiny car, it's a little bit annoying. I suppose the smaller the space, the harder it is to do everything you need to do. Fuel filter, air filter cover. Oh, still got that as well. No, clip Maluch. Okay. Clip Maluch. 1 and 2. Or is it 3, jobber? It is. Don't know why I tried it. It's like, well, I only bought 2. Didn't have any before. Definitely need to buy it. Just click on it, see if we've got it. Generator. Little Jenny. Hey there, Jenny. Where are you? Gearbox generator. Okay, some weird sideways bolting. Yeah, in you go. Lovely. What's this? Fuel pump. Fuel pump. Fuel pump. Nicely. Okay, then we've got all this front crankshaft bearing something or another. Front crankshaft bearing. There we go. A couple of bolts for that. Make sure that doesn't come out. Yeah, oil pan thermostat cover. Let's have one of them. Got the thermostat getting all full of leaves. Thermostat cover. Yeah, let's put some bolts on there. Let's bolt it to the other bits of plastic. In you go. So an exhaust manifold. Is that really a manifold? Exhaust manifold. Still a tube. It's metal tube instead of a plastic tube though, so you know. Oof. Come on. There we go. Right, we've almost got engine mount together. What's this? Oh, it's another exhaust manifold. Who knew? Alright, still stuff to go on the front here. I don't know quite what it is I'm supposed to be putting on. Ah, there it is. Look, it's that little small cam gear. There we go. And then we've got the timing chain and the big cam gear. Alright, then we get this timing cover back on, I think. Once we've purchased it, of course. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Timing cover. There we go, it's just 1 or 2 bolts for this as well. Glorified rubber band. Right, crankshaft pulley. I don't have one of those. crankshaft pulley. Crankshaft pulley. One big nut. Centrifugal oil filter. Oh, wow. Fancy. Centrifugal oil filter. As it sprays the oil out, as it spins it round, sprays out all the impurities everywhere. Okay, muffler. From the muff department. Very important, you get a nice muffler. This is muffling sound, of course. You get mufflers that muffle the cold. Or indeed, all sorts of other things. Muffs are a varied and wide breed. Some are furry, some are smooth. Alright, let's put the oil pan underneath. And we may be getting close to being done. I mean, obviously, traditionally, I've forgotten something important, like, you know, rocker. Oh no, I've got rocker arms in. I'm sure. Oh, hang on, what about that? That serpentine belt probably required. Probably put oil in as well. Something else I usually forget. I'm pretty sure I put a car in the garage after doing it up from the auction without putting any oil in, which is weird because they didn't usually let you do anything without putting oil in the car. Serpentine belt mallet. Maluch. No, that's right. The trouble with shift clicking is you do buy it. Even if you click on the wrong thing, you buy it, whether you wanted to or not. Okay, there's something else I thought I saw that I need to put in. Memory... something. What I haven't got... let's check the list. There we go. Flywheel. Flywheel cover. Okay, I thought there was something. Oh yeah, this whole sort of gearboxy element here. Accessible from underneath the car. Is that all of this? Yeah, that's a bit irritating. Okay, so we need a rear crankshaft bearing. Rear crankshaft bearing. What? Oh, it's not part of the gearbox. Okay, that's slightly irritating. Rear something something. There, that's jobber. There's a few bolts for that. Are we on to the gearbox now? Flywheel. Alright, so we need a flywheel. Probably the flywheel cover as well. Oh, we've got the fucking flywheel. Go ahead and buy all the parts for once, and I've got all of them. Fair enough. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? There's 9 holes here, but it only gives us the 6. I'm not complaining. That's awesome. Alright, we don't have a gearbox. Oh yeah, shit. Right, there we go. That's the mallet pretty much fixed up. That's this bit here. We do have. I'm glad I didn't buy one of them. Starter motor, no suitable parts for some reason. We seem to have lost it. Starter motor. There we go. Oh, tease it on. Go on. Nope. There we go. So we haven't put the oil in, but everything else is done. Awesome. Alright. A good reminder for the oil, which I've forgotten. Now we have to go around the front. It's the biggest oil entering thing you could ever imagine. So I'm going to assume it works the same for this. Wait until the oil can kicks. And then put a half second more, and then let's check. Where's that dipstick gone? There it is. Right in the middle. Awesome. There you go. There's your crappy little car. That cost £5 grand. Should we buy a new car for that? Oh. Oh, you're joking. I knew I'd have forgotten something. How's it let me get this far without putting the bloody spark plugs back in? Ugh. What do I have to actually take off to get to the spark plugs? I can't remember which side they were on, but on that side or this side. Oh, this side comes off more easily. Let's hope it's this side. No, it is the other side. Oh. 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 The game's failed me by letting me get this far. I knew I'd forgotten something. How frustrating. Oh no. Where the fudge did the spark plugs go? Ah, there it is. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, they could have gone in on top, look. Oh well. Oh, no suitable parts. Oh, what a surprise! Where have my spark plugs gone? Oh dear. So, yeah, some ignition wires for that as well. I won't have those either. Ignition wires. At least I've got all the parts now. That's the silver lining I'm going to take. I had to take apart a bit of the car and put it back together again. But at least I had all the parts. Okay, now is that all the parts? I can't tell, can I? Because they're all the parts I need to fix. That doesn't really help. So, try driving your car now, sir. Oh. Oh yeah, I took part of it off, didn't I? I want that bit of plastic back. You know, fair enough, sir. I don't think it does anything. It is your bit of plastic though, sir, after all. So there you go. Will you please take your car away now? He's adamant that he wants all his parts back in. Ah, for God's sake. Oh, no suitable parts. This has been fantastic. What could have gone... possibly could have gone better. Well, I hope this has been of some interest and illumination to anyone who's bothered to watch. Shift click, that's the thing to take away. Shift click, also, don't forget all the parts on your car. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus, there's a small rubber bushing missing from somewhere. I wish you could highlight that now. So, where is this small rubber bushing? Is it somewhere I've completely reassembled? Took one off at the front, did I, somewhere? But I thought I put one back in. I had to buy. Was there another one required? Oh my word. That's the front knuckle pin. Oh, did that? Oh, it had small rubber bushings in there. I just can't see them. Is it the same on both sides? No. Oh, thank God for that. Right, good. So there's lots of issues with small cars because the parts are so small you can't bloody see them. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that and my new mosaic walls, if you even noticed, because of course half the walls aren't mosaic. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, bye. Phew.